Hey guys, welcome back to the show. Today we're making a fancy free, which is basically a Maraschino Old Fashioned. Let's do it. So, as I mentioned, this is basically just an old fashioned, but we're replacing the sugar with Luxardo Maraschino Liqueur. Now, if you've never had Maraschino, you might assume it'll taste like cherry syrup, and you'd be absolutely wrong. It's quite dry and bright in flavor. Now, to complement this, I'm going to use bourbon as our whiskey. Normally I use rye in old fashions, but I think that extra sweetness is going to work really well. So we're going to start the drink with 2 ounces of Buffalo Trace bourbon. Right in the glass. As mentioned, next up, instead of the syrup, we're going to use half an ounce of our maraschino. As you notice, it comes out clear. So it's made from cherries, but don't expect this to be like cherry juice. All right, we're pretty much already there. Next up, we've got our bitters. So just like my old-fashioned video, I'm going to do 2 dashes of Angostura. And then 2 dashes of orange bitters. I'm using Angostura orange. You can use any orange bitters. And that's basically the ingredients right there. So just 4 ingredients. All right, we're gonna add some ice to our mixing glass. So drop a few cubes. Then grab a nice big cube and crack it. I like to crack a big cube. It ends up having a few little shards in there, and you might get a quicker dilution to the drink. It works out. Get all the pieces in, lower the spoon, and we will commence stirring as soon as I return. There we are. All right, so just like we always do, we're stirring for about 20-30 seconds. As I've mentioned pretty much in every video where we stir a drink, as soon as the ice kind of settles, it becomes a lot easier to mix. You're not getting any resistance. That's when you know for me anyways, that's when you know you've stirred enough. And you've got that dilution in there. That means the ice is settled, so it's released a little bit of water. It's chilled the drink. We're good to go. All right. Let's get our julep strainer ready to go. Now we're going to serve this in a rocks glass, just like an old fashioned with a nice big chunk. But today we got a fancy clear ice ball. Ooh, look at that. Clear ice ball. So we're going to drop that in the glass. And go for our slow, sexy pour. Look at that ice ball. Isn't that pretty? And clear ice won't add anything to your drink other than presentation. It just looks cool because you're looking right through the drink. There's no cloudiness. It's just clean ice. All right, for garnish, pretty traditional with an old-fashioned style drink, we're going to do an orange peel. So nice big orange peel. We're going to spritz it. We're going to rub it around to perfume the drink. And then just stick it there beside the ice. You could also garnish this with a cherry if you wanted to. And there you have it. There is the fancy free, the Maraschino Old Fashioned. Now, this is a fantastic drink. I just absolutely love this drink. It's slightly, like I said, slightly less sweet. It's got that bright, if you've ever had Maraschino, it's got that bright, dry finish, which is really interesting. Hints of cherry, hints of floral, citrus. It's really good. Now, I will say I may have made a mistake choosing bourbon in this one. I find it is missing that nice peppery, spicy note that you only get with rye whiskey, but that's my personal preference. So use bourbon, use rye, use whatever you want. And that's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you try this drink. If you like old fashioned, this is a great variation. Don't forget to click that subscribe button hit that bell, be notified when we release new content, and we will see you next time. Cheers, guys.